Aloha, my name is Tim Davis. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams here on Maui, and I'm also Canadian. In these short features, I'm going to try and show you some of my favorite, maybe lesser known things to see and do here on the island. And if you're looking to buy a place, hopefully provide you with some useful tips along the way, especially if you're Canadian. First up, I'm at the Kihei Canoe Club here on South Kihei Road. Let's check it out. The club is pretty easy to spot. It's not far up in the intersection of North and South Kihei Roads, and it's pretty hard to miss the bright red and yellow outrigger canoes. If you've never tried paddling on the island, I highly recommend it. The club offers visitor paddles every Tuesday and Thursday at 6:30 a.m. If you're interested, sign up on the club website, kiheicanoeclub.com. There's a $40 per person donation and a waiver to sign. It's super well organized. You'll be fitted with a paddle, taught some basic paddling guidelines, and assigned to a boat with club members. It's a good social activity too, with a chance to meet other guests and chat with club members after. If you love it and want to join the club, there's a good variety of paddling options through the week, including paddle court, which is a good solid workout, rec paddle, which is a bit more leisurely. The paddling is broken up by occasional breaks to chat, rest, and socialize. Depending on the conditions, a chance to go for a swim. Plus, there's race training for those looking for a bit more serious competition. So, highly recommend it. I first tried it as a visitor several years ago, and I've been a member for a while now. Okay, on to the business end of the feature, buying real estate on Maui as a Canadian. If you're considering buying a place on Maui, there's something significant to consider right out of the gate. You might already be aware of this. As a Canadian, you can only spend a maximum of 6 months at once in the US. There are a few ways around this limitation, but they're not easy. You could buy or start a business, though the investment amount is substantial. You could have an exceptional ability, such as an athlete, or in the arts, a scientist or a professor. Or you could be sponsored by an immediate family member who is a US citizen, which is what I did, and it's a process that took 10 years. Exceeding the 6-month limit is not something you want to try. Doing this could make it very difficult to enter the US in the future. A strategy some Canadians use to extend their US visit involves briefly returning to Canada before re-entering the US to reset the 6-month clock. This practice requires demonstration of strong ties to Canada to ease any suspicions of a more extended stay. A successful re-entry often depends on presenting solid evidence of your life and obligations in Canada, and they're not looking to be a permanent resident. So you're best to consult a US immigration lawyer for the full lowdown. Knowing that 6-month limit, you need to consider what kind of property you want. One that allows short-term rentals. Rentals stay shorter than 30 days, so your property can bring in income when you're not on the island. Or maybe you're okay with a property that does not allow short-term rentals, meaning your place would be empty when you're not there. You could, of course, rent it out for long-term guests looking to spend 6 months or longer on the island. Mahalo for watching. Pono, hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'll be back with another feature soon. And in the meantime, if you're looking to get a place here on Maui, any questions at all, feel free to drop me a note.